Mr. Alan in the world of toys. Boxing, news, interviews, and reviews. Mr. Alan in the world of toys. Unboxing, news, interviews, and reviews. Mr. Alan in the world of toys. There is only one guest that in my show with today have 10 episodes. So looks like this friend is a regular part of this show. And as you can see on the screen, my guest tonight is a guy from Diamond Select Toys. And if you love Marvel Select, Lord of the Rings figures, and the really recent released Jean-Claude Van Damme figure, you know that my guest tonight is the one and the only from New York, from Diamond Select Toys Accord. So please welcome to the show Zach, because together we talk about every Diamond Select news and Marvel Select and Mini-Mates. So welcome to the show, Zach. So Zach, thank you so much to join with me for the number 10, because if we include also the last episode, there was a 8 million celebration. And by the way, just to do some number, today the channel, I'm almost 20K subscribers. So guys, to continue to subscribe. But speaking of the views, the channel today is about, let's see, go to the channel. Because just to do an update for the views, right now the total views are 8,400,000, 10,154. So I'm almost to 8 million and a half views today. So almost half million between last time we have together with the amazing other guest. But now we are today to don't be so too much random as usual, because we need to do a full coverage, because a lot of new things from Marvel Select comes out. So it's time to talk about it, my friend. So let's see what is the first one. And I think it's about Mini-Mates, 4 brand new AEW Mini-Mates, Adam Cole. And we see also some legend like Ric Flair, Sting, and Darby Allin. So tell me something about it. The pre-order is up, release date, other stuff.
Yeah, the pre-order's up now. We announced this back when Sting was having his final match at I think Revolution. So you got Sting. That's Bryan Danielson on the left, on the right there.
And then, Bryan Danielson, because sometimes also Adam Cole used the ponytail. So
yeah,
I was confused because of that.
We actually did an Adam Cole in Series 2.
Yes, so, I did also the review for that.
Yeah, and then Ric Flair, of course, he just got available, so he figured it was too good an opportunity to pass up to do a Ric Flair. So yeah, and these are Mini-Mates. They're 2 inches tall. They're fully posable. They got 14 points of articulation each. Fully interchangeable, so you can mix and match, do different stuff with them. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I love them.
I think I discovered when I did the reviews, this fun stuff that you can create different way to display your figure also sometimes, no, with the removable jacket, and that's really cool. Also, this pop and swap capability about the figures. And I'm happy that you got also the opportunity. I think the first time ever that Diamond Select Toys do something for Ric Flair. That's right.
Yes, definitely. We have a bunch more gallery dioramas too. Our PVC statues. We're going to be doing a Sting coming out real soon. Chris Jericho is coming up, and Bryan Danielson is after that, I believe. And we're working on a couple new characters. female wrestlers. We haven't done any in the gallery diorama line yet, but we're going to do 2 of the big female names in the women's division for AEW.
Cool. Just a question related with AEW Minimate. If just to wonder, if you do in the futures bigger character, speaking of size, like Kit Lee, you need to do something different for the touring, like you did, for example, for the Marvel Minimates thing, because it's bigger.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, I'd love to play around with some different body types. To do a bigger guy like Samoa Joe or Keith Lee would be great. No, I'd love to mix it up and do some more different types of characters. Now, I definitely want to get more women into the Minimates line, because so far we've just done Britt Baker. But I'm hoping that the Series 3 does really well and we can go on to Series 4.
Speaking also to still in the AEW Minimates ring, when will be released?
Right, I didn't mention that. The ring should be out in the next month or 2. I don't have an exact release date on it yet, but I believe it's done and the packaging is done, so it should be coming out pretty soon.
Great, because I need that one, because when I do the review, I do also stop motion, no? But so far, I have only my Hasbro ring. It's too big for WWF Hasbro for them. So to do a good stop motion with Minimates, I need the rings.
Yes, we will get you one. Absolutely.
Can't wait for this. And we move on for another. This one is more than, I think, this type of item that I want to share with you now. I can consider a piece of art because of the quality, the details. So when you go to the statue, and this one was one of them, you got something that is more than just a toy. So let's show you, because I see a lot of big effort in the sculpt of this House of the Dragon Gallery Daemon PVC statue.
Yes. No, this is definitely a really, really detailed piece. It's part of our gallery diorama, so it's made out of PVC, or will be made out of PVC. This is a resin prototype, I believe, or 3D printed and then painted. But it'll be made out of PVC in the final version. And yeah, this is a really great piece. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah. Do you remember who did the sculpt of this piece?
I was just about to double check that. I believe it was Rocco Tartamella, but let me just double check that real quick. Posts, DST previews, April 2024.
Can be Rocco. I recognize something about Rocco inside, but maybe.
Yep, that's the Rocco Tartamella sculpt, designed by Nelson X Asensio.
Okay. I recognize the style of sculpt of our friends Rocco. And was a
Rocco
member.
Does some great. He does great detail. He does great likeness. He's a really great sculptor. So he really nailed this one.
I like it. So move on to the next. We can see also some in other side, so you can see how many details you got also on the boots, on the shield.
Yeah, I love the shield. Yeah.
Yeah, I like also because it's a little bit damaged, no? So looking more realistic, no? He got some battle during the fight. So the helmet with this dragon wings, another side. I think the people needs to see how it looks in different point of view the statue, because take a look at those details. Amazing.
Yeah, it even looks like dragon scales on the chest.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's supposed to be like real dragon scales. I don't know the history of the armor, but it's pretty cool looking.
Now switch on John Wick bust.
Yes, this is part of our Legends in 3D line, which is about half scale, about 10 inches tall. I think they did a really good job on this. This might be another Rocco piece. Let me just double check that. John Wick. Yep, Rocco. That was another Rocco piece. All of our L3Ds are designed by Joe Allard. So he did a great job with this one. He's got the cool pillar base at the bottom. And it says Fortis Fortuna. I don't know the Latin, but it's fortune favors the bold. So that's his tattoo that he has on his back, I believe.
Cool. This one is another cool piece. super cool. And now we move for something they think has become really popular now because Marvel Select is something that everybody loves. I already did just a few days ago the review for Captain America. Come on, this is beautiful. Right now, the Captain American class is my favorite Marvel Select figure ever made. I like so much. All comes out, the articulation, the paint job is super clean. I like also this vibrant color. It's my favorite version of the Captain American too. So I'm very happy for this. Also for Crimson Dynamo, and I did also a stop motion for them.
Oh, great.
Maybe later, after the coverage, I will share with you the two stop motion that they did. One is about between Crimson Dynamo and Captain America, Crimson Dynamo and Captain America, and the others is about it was a more comedy with the with the put together the Kato, Bruce Lee, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Shout out to people on the chat also to Rocco the Great, fellow YouTuber, fellow Italian, was in my show a while ago. Erasmo, welcome. So later, guys, for a question, everything, put the question in the comment, the live section, and later after the coverage, Zach, as usual, as our Zach and Alan show, because this is the 10th episode together, so you know what happened with me and Zach together. But back on track. The next item is something that blew my mind. Something that when I saw that, I said, can't wait to have this figure, to have this Marvel Select figure, because I love it. So let's talk about this beautiful, brand new Marvel Select War Machine, comic War Machine. Tell me something about it.
This is going to be, right now you're looking at the Mark I armor, which was worn by Tony when he first developed the War Machine. But it will come with interchangeable parts so that you can switch it from the Mark I to the Mark II. It'll have a different, it'll have the arc reactor in the middle, different shoulder pads. There you go. It'll have some attachable weapon effects, which will be very cool. And there will be an unmasked face for James Rhodes. And some people have pointed out that James Rhodes didn't wear the Mark I, which is true. But I believe that the body will be compatible with our Tony Stark head from the Silver Centurion Iron Man. So if you want to do an unhelmeted Mark I Iron Man, you should be able to do that too.
Cool. I like this figure, so I'm very happy for this reveal. And to stay a little bit more on Marvel Select, let's see what is the possible next future release, because I have a list, so I need to check out the list. I believe that the Archangel is the next one that is coming.
I believe Archangel will be next. I don't have a release date on him yet, but he should be out in the next couple of months. Packaging is definitely done for him. And then after that, it'll be Annihilus.
Yes, Annihilus, I believe, is scheduled for in the summer, July, August, something like that. It's possible.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Probably late summer for Annihilus, and then probably late spring, early summer for Archangel.
So can't wait also for these other two. And now move on to the next item. Speaking of another popular character, speaking of Daredevil, this is Spider-Man, the animated series Daredevil mini bust. That's right.
Yep, based on the 90s cartoon. And this is, I think, the fourth figure in the line, or fifth. So you got Spider-Man. We did an unmasked Spider-Man. We did a Spider-Sense Spider-Man. And then we did Dr. Octopus. And we did Mysterio, I think. It was Mysterio. So this is the fifth or sixth in the line, but it's based on how he appeared in the old 90s series, which is why he has a really cool cartoon accurate paint scheme, and he's got the spinning billy club, and just a cool rendition of the character.
Awesome. Now we move to Black Widow Scarlett Johansson.
Yep, this is part of our MCU series. So this is a 1/6 scale bust, a little larger. The Daredevil was a 1/7. and this one fits in with our other 1/6 busts. I think so far we've put out the Captain America, Hawkeye. I think is next. We've shown off a Thor and a Vision, and an Iron Man Mark One. The Vision, we're gonna do a variant on him as well, which will be very cool. So if you're interested in getting started on a one movie line of busts, these are really nice pieces.
Shout out also to Kenny Lang, is a solid fan of the channel. And what do you think? Just a random question, and we go back on track. What do you think about Scarlett Johansson like actress?
Oh, I think she's great. I just read today actually that she might be in the next Jurassic Park movie, which is interesting. But yeah,
To me,
I like her movies.
to me, it's interesting that, and by the way, you capture really good the likeness on this mini bust of her, because you can see it's definitely the likeness of Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, thank you. I think they did a good job.
And I think it's interesting her career, because she started with, I remember, Lost in Translation with Bill Murray movie with Scarlett Johansson,
Mm-hmm.
and the stuff that she did with Woody Allen. So because she works in many movies. We did, I believe, Match Point is one of them.
Ghost
Scoop.
World is good. If you haven't seen Ghost World, I recommend that. What's the one she did with Luc Besson? I can't remember the name of that one. It was Lucy.
Uh,
Lucy was good too.
I don't remember. I don't remember too that one. But it's interesting because she crossed different world of movie, because there is a big space. Speaking of type of movie, between Woody Allen and Marvel stuff, two
Yeah,
different worlds.
she's done some very artistic movies. I think Under the Skin was a very art film type of movie, but then she's done big blockbusters like this.
See, I remember I discovered her because her movie with Woody Allen, and I remember also the movie Lost in Translation because I like Bill Murray, so I saw also that one was nice. So we'll go back to the full coverage. This is the Ankh Premier Collection statue, weapon
Yep.
style.
Yeah, Weapon H. I don't know if they ever called him Weapon Hulk. We called him Weapon Hulk just so people would know it's a Hulk, but I believe that he
Yeah.
goes by Weapon H. And he's got the Hulk body and the Hulk healing factor and the Wolverine claws, and I think he's got the adamantium skeleton. But yeah, I haven't read a lot of books with this guy in it, but you got to admit he looks really cool.
Yeah.
And this is a Premier Collection statue, so this will be made out of resin. A little bit more expensive than our gallery dioramas, but also a little bit bigger.
Yes, like a bulky statue.
Yeah, and this is another Nelson design, I believe. I think it was designed by Nelson. And let me just check on the sculptor for this one. Sculptor. I forgot this was a Jean St. Jean piece. I believe this is hand sculpted by Jean St. Jean as well. So yeah.
I believe I have another picture. Yeah, you can see also a little bit another point of view on the statue. I like also the detailed diorama piece on the base.
Yeah, the base is very cool.
Yeah, cool stuff. Move on to the next one. Is Star Wars Book of Boba Fett, an helmeted bust.
Yep, this is one of our 1/6 scale busts. This line has been going on for, like 22 years. Because Gentle Giant Limited started making busts back for I think Attack of the Clones. They did an Obi-Wan, Padme. They did Anakin. And they did Mace Windu. There might have been more of that. I can't remember if they did a Dooku or not, but that was back in 2002 when the movie came out, and they've been making them ever since. There's hundreds in the line now, and we took over Gentle Giant Limited back in 2019. So this is our latest. This is the one we're going to be offering next, and this is probably going to be a fall to winter release.
Cool. I saw so many details on the armor, also in the shoulder armor right here. There is some damage effect, really cool on the
Yeah,
paint. So it's super detailed. So the design, also speaking of the paint job, there is a lot of attention. I like it for those details
yeah.
because it's this type of piece, but also for action figure. Because also if you see, I talk to everybody. If you see the quality, also in Lord of the Rings figures, for example, you see a lot of details on the paint job and the sculpt of the figure. And I think the details are important because each little details compose the overall looking of the figure. So I think it's important also pay attention of that. No, because sometimes in other companies, so some figure then looking too flat. You know what I mean? Also the paint job looking too basic, too flat. And you see the big difference. I remember just to mention something. I did the reviews, for example, for the Motu movie. Oh, there we go. Wow, wow. Let's see now. Cool. This is
Let's see if I
Pippin.
can get the focus. I don't know if I can get it to focus. There we go. Yeah, this is Pippin. Yeah, they did a great
Yes,
job
maybe
with
some
Pippin,
fun.
and we got
Oh,
Mary
there we
coming
go.
too.
That's cool.
So this is series 7, and I'll get you
Great.
these as soon as I can get them to you. But I know you're a big fan of the Lord of the Rings, so I figured I'd bust them.
Absolutely. So can't wait to do have this to put together the last two members of the fellowship.
I want to see the animation. I want to see the animation with them.
Yeah, yeah. The last one that I did, you saw because the last one was the episode with Saruman, and
Yeah,
I
that was a
shared
great
last.
one. I love that one.
Yeah, I shared. But tonight we share the. I want to share the last Marvel Select.
I want to see
Graham
it. Yeah.
Tuttle says that Pippin looking great. Thank you, Graham. So, however, guys, don't miss also to find your copy of Saruman and Sam because you will regret them become too old. They become difficult to find. So think about it.
No, definitely
Check
pick
out
up
your
series
favorite
6. Yeah.
retailers. I don't know if still something available on DST shop of Saruman. They still available some copy there.
Yeah, they should be on the website. Absolutely. Yeah,
So check
definitely pick
out
them up.
also the
They're definitely great.
ds.com, diamondselectoys.com shop to see if you can grab your copy of Saruman and Sam because they are great. I like so much. Saruman is one of my favorite too because I like because speaking of the colors in general, no, this line is dark because a little bit dark, the Lord of the Rings, and Saruman pops out because he's white in the shells. So when I watch my collection, because I have in my room, I have section for different toy, I know, and there is a section for the Lord of the Rings, no, like there is a section for Marvel Select, for example, or the section of the Muppets. So another my favorite line from Diamond Select. And when I saw my collection of Lord of the Rings, I saw, wow, that's super cool. Oh, you see immediately Saruman because it's the white. No, I like how much. So I like so much this line. In my opinion, but not because you are right here. I say that every time I do a review, the Lord of the Rings figure for Diamond Select Toys are the best because in the past where the quality wasn't the same. Speaking of the likeness, the details, so I'm very happy for that.
No, and they keep getting better. This new Wave 6 is even better than Series 5 and Series 4 and Series 3.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if you
yeah.
aren't worried about getting your hands on the earlier figures and not wanting to start Series 6 without being able to get Series 1 and 2, we're going to reissue 1, 2, and 3 so you can get the earlier figures and also build
Cool.
Sauron. I almost said Saruman. Sauron. Who was the Build-A-Figure for the first 3 series.
Yeah,
We don't do
yeah,
Build-A-Figures anymore, but definitely, if you didn't get Series 1, 2, and 3 when they came out the first time, you should definitely pick them up the second time because Sauron is a beast. He's great.
yeah. I love it. I have it. I did also the review. I have the complete collection, but maybe if I can grab some more orcs to army build a little bit, should be fun. And also to have maybe more uh, um, the ring race, no, the Black Panther to have to
Yeah.
complete because maybe you need to have 9 of them because in the story
Yes.
they are
You
9.
need
So
9. Yes.
I have only one, so maybe I can think about it. But move on to the next item, and we still in Star Wars fandom because I have a jumbo figure to talk about it, because the name of this character is Droopy McCool, I believe. Is the
Yep,
right
Droopy
pronunciation?
Droopy McCool. Yeah,
Yeah, tell us.
he's a member of the Max Rebo's band from Jabba's Palace in Return of the Jedi, and we're doing him. If he looks like the old figure, it's because we're redoing the classic figures as 12-inch versions. So this will be a much bigger 12-inch figure. He comes with a musical instrument, he comes with a microphone, and he's gonna be one of the three in the series. We already solicited Cy Snoodles, who's the singer, and then Max Rebo will be next with his big keyboard.
Cool.
So it'll be a really impressive display when it's done, because it's gonna be huge. You know, 3 12-inch
Yeah,
figures.
also is a
Pretty bulky.
big throwback. It's a throwback to the original trilogy.
Yes.
Also, because speaking of Star Wars, I'm especially a fan of the original trilogy.
Yes,
Because it
for
was a
sure.
part of my childhood, so I'm more connected with that. So I'm always happy when I see something related with the original trilogy, like this jumbo figure. And you already did many other Star Wars jumbo figure. I remember also as well.
Yeah, that's another line that Gentle Giant Limited has been doing for a long time, since before we took over. They've definitely made like over. I think they made over 100 at this point. We are getting close to the end of the original 96. I always forget what number it is, but the original lineup of figures. We're getting close to the end of that, but there's still a few left to do that I know we're gonna try and get out there. And then we've made some other characters who never had vintage figures, like Darth Maul, Ahsoka Tano. Um, who else? We did the Mandalorian, of course, Din Djarin. So there's some cool new additions to the collection that weren't made in the original line.
And speaking of Star Wars, the last item of this full coverage is about Star Wars again. So let's take a look together.
Nice, yes.
Another cool piece. This one is Star Wars Milestones Last Jedi Luke Skywalker statue. Oh, works my pronunciation?
No, it's fine. That's fine. This is how he appeared on the planet Crate in The Last Jedi for his final duel with uh, Kylo Ren, and yeah, he just looked really cool. He's got the glove, he's got the lightsaber, he's got the. If you look at the sand, it's white on top and it's red underneath, which is how the sand appeared in the movie,
Cool.
which is very cool. So they did a great job with that. And yeah, he just looks awesome. So
Yeah.
you know, um, I'm excited to get a hold of this
The
one.
texturing on his robe, on his cape is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Also on the beard.
yeah, they
Another,
did a great job with the likeness. Yeah.
yeah. Super cool also this one. Let's see if I have another picture. You have another one? So everybody can see how it looks. Really cool. And the pre-order for all these items that we saw right now are up, no?
Yeah, all these pre-orders that you're seeing opened up last week, I believe, a
Yeah.
week ago, last Friday, and
Yes,
they
yes.
so they're all going to be end of the year releases, fall winter. So, but yeah, you can pre-order them on diamondselecttoys.com for everything that's not Star Wars, and everything that is Star Wars would be on GentleGiantLTD.com.
So,
So,
guys, you know where you can pre-order these beautiful items, and don't miss that, because you will regret, because this stuff is super cool. I have my favorite probably is the Marvel Select brand new figure, but I like all of them. So, guys, don't miss that absolutely, because you know that with Diamond Select Toys is a company that do not a big way for figure, but for each new figure you got new tooling, new stuff. So I like that, because I think it's better to have a less number of figure, but have unique figure with unique piece to see over and over the same tool in the same, just the same figures with different escals, sometimes without a different escal, because sometimes there are big company that do this. You see the reuse, and maybe they change the name of the offer, and basically it's just the same figure with a different page. So, or some crossover they see recently. Sorry, I did some time. I did some a little bit critical video because some crossover are too much forced to me, because you see behind that just business, because sometimes there's no way to put together two different wars, no, without reason, that only because the anniversary of one of the two license or whatever. But Diamond Select doesn't do that. They do original figures for original line, and they don't do so many retoolings like other companies. So guys, support, especially support Muppets. Purchase Muppets if you want more Muppets, guys. Now we have Uncle Deadly and Pepe, and because they want more Muppets, come on, support that. Support also every other lines, but support Muppets.
I think those two will be coming out pretty soon. We're getting ready to offer the next two figures in the line. I think we're going to offer them end of next month, or end of this month, end of April. I think you'll be able to pre-order the next two figures. We haven't revealed them yet, but they'll be very cool. Yes, more Muppets, says Grant. Yes,
so let's see.
I love the Muppets.
Let's see if there is some questions. Erasmus says, Namor Select Classic, please. Brazil fan.
That would be awesome. I'd love to get a classic Namor to go with the classic Captain America we did, who has the World War II look, and Human Torch, who also has the World War II look. So I'd love to get a Namor to go with him. I don't know if it's possible right now, but he's definitely on our short list of characters we want to do for sure.
He asked also about Deadpool 3 Anywhere figure select.
We want to do them. We're looking into it, and if we can make them happen, we'll make them happen. Because the movie looks like it's going to be great.
Says also the War Machine Select Classic is perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, that was the product manager, Robert Yee, put a lot of attention and love into it. He loves Iron Man and the Iron Man armors, and I believe it was designed by I think that was Yuri Tim, and then sculpted by May Thamtarana.
I believe he did also Crimson Dynamo, I believe. Scott.
Yes, he did. I think he's done. I think he probably did Titanium Man too, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, Rocco says, ciao ragazzi, but you need to remove the H and put the E instead of H, and then become correct. Kenny says, there are a really cool John Wick also, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, the figure is great. We've done like 3 or 4 figures of him, which is very cool. And we've done a bunch of gallery dioramas. We're working on a gallery diorama. We did one of Cassian from the second movie, and we're going to do another supporting character as a gallery diorama coming up. So keep an eye out for that. But I don't know. And we're going to do busts, another bust. We're going to do a 1/6 scale bust as well. I think we're going to offer that in May. But yeah, no, I love John Wick, so I'm excited that we're doing more with him and more with this cast of characters.
Great. Another question coming from Graham. I'll start working on the Muppets after the one getting shown in April. Please keep the Muppet train rolling.
I don't know if we've pinned down exactly who would be after the next 2 figures. But we do have a short list of characters we want to see done. We're getting into some, less headliner characters. I think the characters in the next April assortment are pretty much headliners. But you start to get into smaller characters. Obviously, we want to do Ellipse at some point because he's an important missing member of the band.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if he's going to be, one we'd try to get to next, but he's definitely on our short list. But there's other. I'd love to get in New Zealand, but New Zealand isn't necessarily he doesn't get a lot of play in a lot of the more recent episodes and movies. So it's tough. It's tough to find a guy who's gonna, or even a pair of characters who are gonna anchor a 2-pack and be like work as like a standalone release, which is how we're doing things now instead of as assortments. So yeah, hopefully we can figure it out, and hopefully the next two do really well. I think they'll do really well. So I'm hoping that the next two pack is just a matter of when and not if.
Awesome. Another question by Graham. How close are Mary and Pippin to coming out?
The ones I just showed off were production samples. I think they should be pretty close. I think we just finished the packaging not too long ago. So I think those will be pretty soon. Let me see if I can get this guy to tune
in. Yeah, there we go.
There's Mary.
Cool. Great. It comes out really great.
So hopefully in the next month or two, Mary and Pippin. And then Series 8 will reveal probably in May, once they're out or close to being out. Not in April, but in May. So yeah, and I think people will really like Series 8 too. I know we finished the Fellowship with Mary and Pippin, but I think the next two characters in Series 8 will be must-own characters. I think the figures look great, and I think they're gonna have a lot of cool extra parts, and I think people will like them a lot.
So guys, you need only to stay tuned and support the line, and you will get more. These are the rules. Sure. So now it's time to share, because we are about, if you have other question, we answer the question. Meanwhile, when at the same time when we wait in the question, I search one of my brand new stop motion. Then I will share with you. Let's start with Marvel Select. I need only to remove the ads, because in general when I create, because to share inside StreamYard the video, I need to convert the type of file in MP4, but I have, because I'm so busy with the promotion of my book in Italy, coming soon will be released also only on Amazon in English. So I'm super busy for that. I haven't the time to convert the video, so we watch right from my channel the video. So maybe the audio is not perfect, but it's the only way. So I'm apologize for that. But the time is 24 hours is not enough to me every day. So this is a stop motion with between Captain America, the meet not really friendly Crimson Dynamo in this episode. Let's see.
Titanium Man, what are you doing? Don't worry about that. Why? Why? Because I'm here. Join with me. No, I will not. Really? It's your fault. This is the beginning of your hands, Captain America. Really? Take that. And take that. And take that. No! Yes, you disappear forever. I want the bottle.
This is
awesome.
Thank you. Because every time I use different way to promote the figure when I do the review. I do 3 type of video: an unboxing, just to have a Christmas every day in every moments of the year. So when the figure comes for example, in March, Christmas in March. So I'm unboxing for each different box of each figures. Then I do an high quality review. So it take more time to shooting everything and editing everything. And then also do the stop motion, because I discovered that people sometimes discover the figure because of the stop motion. The stop motion, for example, goes really well. So it was another way to share these beautiful figures, because you understand how you can pose. Because I'm not a super good photographer. I don't have the patience to say like that, do photo after photo. I prefer to stop motion because it's more dynamic and I have more fun to create a little story, because I'm always a writer. I'm also a writer, so I try to write a little fun stuff also for these two figures, but these figures are awesome. So guys, are available now. Don't miss that, because you will regret, also because they are really good. You see that the Marvel Select line become even better than before. This, as I mentioned before, this Captain America is unbelievable. It's beautiful. I like so much.
Thank
It was
you.
a lot of fun. I like also you have different ads called to display, so you can create different version of it. So really cool, that one. So can't wait for that. And what is the next show that you will be in? Will it be San Diego Comic Con probably?
Yes, we'll be at San Diego Comic-Con, and we'll have some cool exclusives there. And we'll be at New York Comic-Con in October. I think we're gonna have some cool exclusives there as well. And then next year, I'm not sure if we're gonna be at Star Wars Celebration. I think we're still looking into that because it's gonna be in Tokyo this year. Next year. But we'll definitely be at San Diego, New York. Those are our two big shows. And New York Toy Fair. I think New York Toy Fair is happening in 2025, not this year, but 2025.
Really? Because I saw there was, because I wanna be on Toy Fair. Let's see, Toy Fair 2024. Because I remember there was scheduled on March, but maybe they changed something. Latest news. Because yes, it looks like they talk about 2025 now. I opened the website. 2020.
Yeah, March 2025. It looks like.
It looks like that. So the version of 2024 is because I saw something about it, but about 2024 maybe is they changed again, because on the website of Toy Fair, about this one, Toy Fair. No, it's a Toy Fair. It's another. Maybe it's UK, New York. Sorry, let's see, New York Toy Fair.
Yeah, there is the UK Toy Fair. There's one in Germany, I believe. I forget what it's called.
New York Toy Fair is announced. Let's see. I think it will be on 2024. Yeah, March 1 to March. No, it looks like 2025. Save the date. Join us. No, this says that latest news. Save the date to join us. From March 1 to March 2025. Yes. Come on, I'm so stupid. 2024 is this year. Oh my God. I have big problem with numbers. So I was convinced that the next year was 2024. Come on. Because now I need to do a disclaimer for everybody watching right now. In these days, I'm super busy because I work on the channel and I work on a new novel. I don't know, not my novel number 40, but I work especially for the promotion of my recent novel number 6. I was released on late January. So I have number, date, time, price, every stuff. Too much number, and I have big problem also to schedule my travel with to book in my travel to do the book tour for the book. So to me, numbers. So 2025 is next year, so it's okay next March, because I wanna be there. I was selected. I was selected for 2023, but I wasn't in time. Now I discovered a way to do my passport in 20 days. So now I clean everything, but to be, I need to have a reconfirmation to be there, and will happen only in October. So 2025 is next March. Come on. So
yeah, because there isn't one this year, we're gonna do a virtual toy fair kind of thing. We're gonna fan fest / showcase in late April, later this month, end of the month. We're gonna show off new products that are coming up that we haven't shown off yet.
But you do as a Diamond Select Toys?
Yes.
Like last year.
Yes, we did one last year because New York Toy Fair wasn't until October last year. So
yeah, it was great. I remember that.
And then we're going to do one this April, and then next year there will be a Toy Fair actually in March. So maybe we don't need to do one in April. Maybe we'll
So
do one in
this
the
one
fall.
will be. Do you know the date? Late April.
Yeah, I don't know if we've pinned down a date yet. I think let's
So
see.
check out the Diamond Select Toys page,
Yeah,
official Facebook
subscribe for
page.
updates, or keep following our social media, and we'll definitely make a big
It
deal
was
on
was
it.
a good show last year. I remember that.
Oh, good. Yeah. I also we're gonna have some interviews. I'm gonna talk to our photographer Peter Mingus. I'm gonna talk to sculptor of Captain America Chris Dahlberg. I'm gonna talk to our production manager Gabe Garcia and one of our painters Rachel Fredrickson. And I also did this great interview with the actor who played Breath Up, the Ewok drummer, which we just did a statue of. But he's been in so many movies. He was in Raiders of the Lost Ark. He did stunt doubles for Superman in the first Superman movie. He did. He doubled for Frodo and a lot of the Hobbits in the Lord of the Rings movies, and Bilbo in the Hobbit movies. He's just had an amazing career, and I got to talk to him about that. So we're going to be
Oh,
running
he's
that.
the actor that played Bilbo in the Hobbit movie.
Well, he was his stunt double. He's the world's smallest stuntman is his claim to fame. And
Oh,
he's
okay,
so
understand.
he doubled for a lot of different people, but he
Okay.
also appears on screen as himself, in Legend with Tom Cruise.
Great
And
movie.
he played a small role in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So
Do you ever
yeah,
consider on DST to do a select figure for Legend? Should be interesting.
that'd be very cool. I'm sure that getting the likeness rights would be tough. That'd be a tricky one to do, but because I don't think Tom Cruise does a lot of toys. But it'd be cool to do for sure. Mia Sara, and that legend, Tim Curry as oh gosh, what's the character's name? But anyway, Tim Curry's character, devil character from the movie, they did a really great figure of him for, I think, McFarlane's movie Maniacs back in the day. That was a great sculpt. It's a great character design.
So it's time for the second stop motion. Now this one is more silly because they decided to put together Jean-Claude Van Damme and Kate or Bruce Lee
Excellent.
in a silly stop motion. So in a few moments, I need to remove the ads. We saw is the second one, brand new, the stop motion that I did in the recent reviews. Because right now, guys, on the channel, you can find my recent review of Marvel Select Captain America, and for the deluxe figure of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and also Marvel Select Crimson Dynamo. So you can see, if you have, you need to think about if you want this figure, check out my review. After the review, you will buy immediately because they are awesome. So let's see this fun stop motion with Jean-Claude.
I'm the real master of martial art. I don't think so. Oh, Kato. You should say Bruce Lee. No, come on. I challenge you for a fight. Let's see who's the best. Come on, Kato. Really take that, stupid idiot. You are just a kid. No, take that again. No, where are you going? Where are you going? I'm going in another place. You are so stupid. No. No, I'm so frustrated. I need to drink.
Was a little bit comedy.
That was great.
I see a question by MK. So let's see the question by MK. MK, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Any chance of Wolverine or Cyclops, Jim Lee, Marvel Select?
We've talked about revisiting Wolverine and Cyclops. We've talked about it. They're not on the schedule right now, but they're definitely something we know people are interested in. It's just a question of making it work. We've had our Wolverine figure and our Cyclops figure for many years now, so it's just a question of whether or not it makes sense to do a new one, and we know people want it, so we're looking at it. We've talked about it a lot.
Okay, let's talk about, just in the last 10 minutes of the show, Meanwhile, we continue to wait in the question. So if it comes out of the question, I'm stop myself for that. Let's talk about just to the schedule for the release, just to have a little update of some stuff that they put in my notes. So we talk about Pepe and Uncle Deadly release date.
Let me call up the schedule real quick. Let's see. Maybe I can give you some details. Pepe and Uncle Deadly. When we offer them? We offered them back in it looks like June, late June maybe for Pepe and Uncle Deadly, which is great, not too far away.
Not too far away. The Archangel, Marvel Select Archangel.
Archangel. That might be as early as late May. So he's coming up quick. Yeah.
I put some notes also that also for me. So late May, Archangel, and Deadly and Pepe late June.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so the Lord of the Ring troll, the statue.
That might be another late May item. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I'm really excited to get that one because that's in scale to the action figures. Yeah, so I'm gonna have first thing I do, I'm gonna take him out of the box. I'm gonna put Legolas up on his shoulders. I'm gonna firing arrows at him from the top. So that's gonna be awesome.
And Invincible Series 4.
Invincible Series 4. I don't have a date for that, but I have production samples that I kind of stole from the office when I was down there at recording some stuff for this upcoming Fan Fest showcase. So they had production samples, so I brought them to take some photography. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to put them up on my Instagram, and those should be out hopefully in the next couple months.
Okay, Merry and Pippin. So before June.
Merry and Pippin. What do we say for Merry and Pippin? Merry and Pippin. I don't have a date for those either, but they should be coming out by late summer.
Okay.
Maybe sooner.
Then in the summer there is the Spider-Man 2018 reissue.
When do we offer
the video
that?
game 2018 figure.
Yeah, the video game Spider-Man. We are. It looks like we're supposed to release that by August, but it's a reissue, so it will probably come out a little bit before that, because he's done. Obviously, we've released him before.
Around late July, maybe around.
Yeah, hopefully sometime this summer. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Then the Walking Dead, the comic series 1.
Walking Dead series 1. I don't have a date for that one. Let me check. Walking Dead. I'm trying to figure when we offered that. Walking Dead series 1. Those should be out this summer. I think we just saw the packaging for them, so hopefully around July.
Okay. The House of the Dragon series 1.
Again, probably July. I think we just saw the packaging for that as well. So now that they have the packaging, it's probably approved by now. Hopefully it'll be out by July.
Okay, and Nihilus, Marvel Select Nihilus.
Another summer release. I think we've done the packaging for that one. So yeah, that should be out in July as well.
Okay, I think
July.
These guys are around July, and for later, we obviously, guys, we will do other episodes in the future for more updates on that. So how much time do we have? Other 5 minutes before to end the show, guys, and let's see to put some final random questions. Some random question for you. Oh, shout out to All Music Fan 88, a solid fan of the channel, so thank you. If you missed the beginning, or because we did the full coverage for all new items on pre-order now on Diamond Select Toys and Gentle Giants, so you rewind the stream later because we will finish about in 5 minutes. But honestly, if you have a question for Zach, this is the right time for you before the end of the stream. We have still about 5 minutes, so put your question. Don't lose your chance. Because
I can talk a little bit about what's upcoming. We're going to be offering another batch of products at the end of the month. So we'll have a new Rebel Moon action figure.
cool.
We'll have the new Muppets. We're going to offer the Apocalypse statue that we've shown a couple of times. It's a premiere collection. It's him with one hand up like this, and he's got the big scimitar in his other hand. That one's we're finally going to offer that. We're going to offer a new set of Marvel Mini-Mates. Another
Cool.
Spider-Man based set. That'll be a very cool set. It's got a lot of some new characters, some old classic characters. I'm pretty excited about it. I think people will like it a lot. We're going to offer another. We previously offered from the new Spider-Man 2 game. We offered a Miles Morales statue. We're going to offer a Spider-Man to go with that statue, a gallery diorama, the PVC statue. So that one's going to go up for pre-order end of the month. We've got a new Marvel 1/7 scale comic-based bust. I won't tell you who it is right now, but if you've seen the 1/7 scale busts, they're awesome. They're designed by Nelson Asensio. They're sculpted by Juan Pitluck. They're all very cool. We've done Daredevil. We've done Spider-Man. We've got a Ben Reilly coming up. X-23. That piece is one of my favorites. You can see her right here.
Wow.
She came out really great. So I'm pretty excited to get more in that line.
Show again, because I changed the views. Maybe people can see better.
Yeah, they do a great job with this line. So I'm pretty excited about more figures in that. What else? We might offer a special Lord of the Rings figure. I think we're gonna do that action figure. We might have a new gallery diorama for Lord of the Rings, but I think we're definitely going to do a new a variant action figure that that hasn't been available in this format before. We're going to do a Gargoyles gallery diorama from the cartoon. It'll be very cool. And then we've got a bunch of Star Wars pieces, including a new Legends in 3D. We're going to offer Salacious Crumb, who we've shown before. He's the little guy from Jabba's palace. We're going to offer him. We got another animated style mini bust, and we've got another 1/6 scale mini bust, which is a one we've shown before, but I'm gonna let it be a surprise when we offer it because it's gonna be very cool.
Great. There are two questions in the chat, so let's see.
Oh, cool.
From Graham, is there a date for Walking Dead Series 2?
No, but work is being done on it right now. I don't know if it's sculpted yet, but it's definitely the characters are chosen and most likely designed. But I don't know when it's going to be offered. Yet because series one won't be out until like we thought July, so so I don't think we're going to offer it until closer to that date, closer to series 1 release.
Okay. Music Fan 88 asks, Zach, you did the Batman 66 ad bus before. Would you ever be interested in an action figure line for that?
It would be really cool to do Batman 66 action figures. I think they're doing a pretty great job with the 6-inch scale line. It would be cool to do it at 7-inch. You get a little bit more detail. I think we do a great job with it. Gene St. Jean sculpted all those Batman busts. He did an amazing job on all of them. He also did our Kato bust, which fits into that line in the same scale. That 1/7 scale. Action figures would be awesome, but I think they're probably pretty tied up right now. They keep putting out new ones, so it's probably not possible, but it would certainly be very cool. And I'm sure the president would love to do it as well. He's a big fan of that TV series. We did a lot of cool Batman 66 stuff. We did like a replica of the bat phone from the car. We did the Shakespeare head that opens up and has the controls inside it. We had a lot of fun with that license. So it'd be cool to revisit it, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Okay, another question from Graham. Say so. Thanks for answering my questions, Zach. Thanks for hosting, Alan. Lots of great DST stuff coming out. That's right, my friend.
Cool.
My last question is about during your show on the late April, you will reveal a brand new Marvel Select figure.
I don't think we'll have a new Marvel Select figure at that time. We just did it. I think we might be another couple months before we reveal a new Marvel Select, because I don't know what the status of the next figure is. To be honest, I'm not even sure which one is going to be the next one. I think we've got a couple in development, but I'm not sure which one is going to make it to the catalog first. So not at this thing. We're going to have some new House of the Dragon action figures. We're going to have some new 1/6 and 1/7 scale busts. We're going to have, there's going to be a bunch of stuff for Diamond Select and a bunch of stuff for Gentle Giant LTD for this on the Star Wars side. So definitely check it out when it hits late April.
Awesome. So, guys, first of all, go to DiamondSelectToys.com and Gentle Giant's website to pre-order this new item that we covered today. Also, don't forget to watch my review for Marvel Select and Diamond Select Toys figures, but also check out the social media page on Facebook for Diamond Select Toys to discover the official date of this festival extravaganza for Diamond Select Toys, to discover every content they will put up for their official YouTube channel. I'm a subscriber too, so you subscribe also to the Diamond Select Toys YouTube channel to enjoy the show when they do the show for interview, etc. And now we go to the piano for the song for Zach for the end of this episode number 10 together. Thanks for watching, my friends, and thank you, Zach, to be on my show once again. To talk together about this awesome brand new figure and statue from Diamond Select Toys. So guys, go right now to DiamondSelectToys.com and pre-order your favorite figure. And also go to Gentle Giant to pre-order the Star Wars item covered today. So thank you to all of you, and thank you, Sam, to be a part of this episode. So Zach, thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, it was a lot of fun as usual. And guys, don't go anywhere, because before to say goodbye, I have two things to remember you. Later on tonight, I will upload my brand new stop motion for WWF Hasbro. It probably will be also a live toy news reveal later on. So guys, you know, sometimes I works over and over for many hours for you guys. So don't forget to stay tuned and hit the notification bell. But now watch this fun video for you. Thanks for watching, my friends. And please smash that button, my friends. Please smash and subscribe. Help this channel to go to 100k subscribers, my friends. Is my dream. Please give me your love, guys. But also, guys, leave a comment and share this video with your friends, guys. But also, my friends, consider become a patron to choose the next content of the channel. And also, my friends, become a member to be my guest in my show. That's right. And now you can see this video, or maybe this other video, or maybe another interview, reviews, unboxing, stop motion, tutorial, and more for you guys. So thanks for watching. Thank you so much. And subscribe, my friends. And so long, everybody. So long, my friends.